Peace to everybody. This story is about Feds seize $4.5 million Avenatti plane amid tech scandal. And as you can see here is Michael Avenatti's airplane that he could say goodbye to. Embattled lawyer Michael Avenatti was the subject of a federal warrant Wednesday that resulted in the seizure of his private jet worth about $4.5 million. Yeah, so there was a pretty big, hefty warrant for that plane. And the yeah, it was a private jet, of course, and it was worth $4.5 million, and that's a pretty steep price for that plane. A U.S. Attorney's Office spokesman, Tom that or whatever that word is, so please don't judge me for words I cannot pronounce, confirmed to Fox News that federal agents seized a Honda HA 420 twin-engine jet from Santa Barbara Airport about 10 a.m. after a federal judge issued the warrant. So he got his plane seized or taken away from him. So it was issued by a warrant that Michael Avenatti's plane has to be seized, and it's a Honda twin-engine jet. The plane was originally scheduled to be flown Wednesday to Orange County on Avenatti's behalf, but pilots had to file a new flight plan to San Bernardino County. So yeah, it was scheduled, but they said, "Nah, we're going to cancel this." So the pilots had to reschedule a new flight to San Bernardino County instead. So that's why they didn't get to go to Orange County like they were supposed to. So they decided to go somewhere else instead. The six-seat business jet was flown by a private contract pilot to Chino Municipal Airport, where it is being held by Threshold Aviation. So it's a six-seat business. You can fit six people in there. That's just about it. You can't go no further than that. And it flown by a private contractor pilot as always. Federal court records indicate that the plane bought on January 30th, 2017 was registered to Passport 420, a company co-owned by Avenatti. A government complaint obtained by Fox News said Avenatti's wife, Lisa Story Avenatti, said he owned two private jets, one through Avenatti and Associates and the other through Passport 420, and that each had a value of $4.5 million. So now alright, so he does have a backup plan, but where is that one? We like to know why that was never seen. Where is that plane at? And it's through Avenatti and Associates with the private jet, but the other one is through 420. So where's the second plane at? We don't know where it's at or nothing. They never mentioned it at all about that second jet. And as of course you can see here in the photo or the video or whatever is Michael Avenatti himself. Fox News reached out to Avenatti's lawyer but received no response. Figures you when you try to contact somebody, they're not going to respond back. They just, we're not going to pay attention to them. The warrant under which the plane was seized was under seal. Avenatti was accused last month of failing to pay income taxes for almost a decade, despite making $18 million since 2010. Officials are also looking at his firm, which is said to have recorded $38 million in deposits but filed no tax returns. So yeah, Avenatti's in a lot of trouble. He didn't pay no taxes. I mean, really, and this is what they do. They will take your stuff. They do not care. The IRS will take everything. Your house, clothes, whatever you got in, whatever you own. They're not playing around. They don't care what you have. They could put a lien on your bank account, everything. They say, nope, you ain't getting nothing until you pay us our money. So that's how the IRS work is. And they do not care. They just looking in everywhere to grab stuff. They will take everything. Clothes, cars, houses. If you got yachts, bank accounts, anything they can get their hands on. Prosecutors did not disclose if the jet was seized to satisfy a judgment or in connection with non-payment of taxes. So the prosecutors never disclosed any of it. This, nah, and they wasn't sure if it was to satisfy any non-payment of taxes. Avenatti, who previously represented adult film star Stormy Daniels in litigation against President Trump, has also been charged with wire and bank fraud in California, and federal prosecutors in New York accused the lawyer of attempting to extort about $25 million from Nike, but threatening to use his ability to garner publicity to inflict substantial financial and reputational harm on the company if his demands were not met. So yeah, of course we all know um about that Nike thing that was all over the place on the internet, TV, wherever, and he also was charged with the fraud in California for bank fraud, and of course there was also New York City that he was charged with of attempting to extort about $25 million from Nike. So Nike's, they're not going to pay him that money. So whatever whatever's going to be exposed, expose it, because it doesn't matter to them. And as you can see here, Avenatti again. Avenatti made a name for himself after representing Daniels when she sued Trump in March 2018, claiming that Trump paid her hush money ahead of the 2016 election over an alleged 2006 tryst. The president was repeatedly denied her story. So Stormy Daniels made up this story saying that Donald Trump had touched her and this and that, and made had please, who the heck wants a porn star named Stormy Daniels? Donald Trump is married to Melania Trump, and Stormy Daniels had no right to be suing him at all for this alleged sexual encounter. After repeated social media attacks on Trump and his former attorney, Michael Cohen, Avenatti hinted that he would consider a run for the 2020 presidential election on the Democratic ticket. I think that would be a bad idea for him to do that because he's been charged with all these crimes, with two crimes, and for him to run as president in 2020, bad idea, not a good idea. And of course, the social media, yeah, they were attacking on Trump, but you know what? They don't see the good things that Donald Trump is doing. Like he's keeping out the immigrants because, our country is full. They don't see that. The news media, they see only the negative stuff, but not the good things that Donald Trump is doing. Or, I mean, come on. When is the news media gonna learn to wake up? Avenatti has since put to rest rumors of a bid for the White House and has ended his contract with Daniels. So yeah, he put his bid in. I mean, it's rumors, but we don't know if it's true or not. But he did end his contract with Stormy Daniels. And he didn't want nothing to do with her anymore. Okay, leave your comments below. I am out.